Dr. Christina Picken.
Hello, hi there. I'll be talking about my work designing biodegradable alternatives for body care formulations. Next slide, please. So I don't know how much thought you've given to your shampoo, but most body care products, whether it's shampoo, toothpaste, liquid hand soap, contains compounds in them or components that change their thickness, known as the viscosity, which makes them suitable for their application. So making sure that your toothpaste isn't too liquid to stay on your toothbrush, and making sure you're not wrestling with the shampoo bottle to try and get your shampoo. And these compounds are mainly for body care products based on carbapol. And carbapol is a polymer, forms a polymer network within your formulation. And that kind of encapsulates some of the components, and that creates that thickness, that viscosity, as well as kind of providing some stability for that formulation. So if you think about what's in a shampoo, you've got foaming agents, things to clean your hair, things to make your hair glossy, fragrances, oils, colors, and all of those things need to be mixed together well, and as well they need to stay well mixed as well, so that they can be shipped, transported, stored around the world for a variety of different locations to create kind of product consistency. Although carbapol, although carbapol is used heavily in this industry, it is inherently non-biodegradable and is derived from fossil fuels. So next slide, please. So working with Unilever, we're trying to create biodegradable alternatives to this. So we're looking at biosourced, sustainable feedstocks to build up polymers that are alternatives to carbapol. So we take something like lactic acid, which is here on the left, which is derived from cornstarch, and then we string them together in a process called polymerization. And these are polyesters, so they contain an ester bond, which is inherently degradable. So we build that degradability into the backbone of the polymer. So when it is used and washed away, and I think if you click now, that backbone will kind of disappear or degrade, and you'll be left with your starting materials, which are biosourced, and they can enter the environment in a broken down state and be kind of reuptaken in this sustainable cycle. Next slide, please. As well as, I should have said I'm using lactic acid from corn as an example, but that can be modified because esters are so ubiquitous in nature. There's a variety of different compounds which will have different properties for the polymers. And as well as different polymer properties, we can also look at different shapes, so straight linear polymers, different star-shaped polymers, and then also we can tailor the size of those arms. So I think if you click a couple of times, and again, there we go. So once you've added in all of your kind of shampoo formulations, we want to look at how that changes the behavior of that shampoo, namely the kind of viscosity, the thickness, and the stability. So next slide, please. And to do this, we take our polymers that we've synthesized and we formulate those into a shampoo. We assess that stability over time to make sure that all components are well mixed and don't separate out. And then we use a process called rheology, which is the study of flow. And that looks at how that thickness, that viscosity changes in response to different stresses. And then next slide, please. So I think that's a brief overview of my work in the SMI Hub. And I'd like to thank you and my team, particularly Mike, Fiona and Orla, and the contributors, our collaborators at Unilever. Any further questions, shoot me an email.